Surprise, motherfucker, here we go. It's Johnny Blumpkin with a brand new show. No guessing games or other contests, but the songs and skits and lots of content. The Reverend is here to stimulate your brain with an all-out comedy cavalcade. Some of it's brand new, some is older clips, but we guarantee that you'll think it's the shit. Just park your rear, kick back and relax for some entertainment via audio track. So without any further ado, Johnny Blumpkin Presents is here for you. Johnny Blumpkin Presents. Johnny Blumpkin Presents. It's time for another good idea, bad idea with your friend Slick Willie. Woo! Good idea, showering your sweetie with gifts and affection. Bad idea, giving your sweetie an impromptu golden shower like it was an R. Kelly video. Mr. President, did you urinate on that woman? That all depends on what your definition of whiz is. Good idea, role-playing with your spouse in the bedroom to keep the relationship fresh. Bad idea, asking your spouse to play dress-up in the bedroom and requesting she put on the same blue dress you happened to stain while it was being worn by an intern years ago.
Fact: all colonial guys had small dicks.
Like all guys in colonial times had small dicks. And what? Over time the male body adapted to the different gravity of American soil and it pulled their dicks down more towards the ground and caused them to stretch. Or was it that all that Potomac River water just gave evolution a kick in the ass, causing dicks to grow? I'm not fully discrediting your statement, but I am now interested in the logistics of this theory about the anthropology of colonial dicks.
Tired of being overlooked by people everywhere you go? Not getting the respect you deserve from the ladies? Boss making jokes at your expense during meetings? Other guys making you look like a bitch at the gym? Then try Big Dick Energy. All the thirst-quenching goodness you need to drown your limp-wristed beta-cuck brainwaves, and it'll provide the added 1 to 3 inches of confidence you've been lacking. Our patented formula combines fruit flavors with essential vitamins and peptides to give you more energy, confidence, and stamina than the other guy. There's also 3 milligrams of liquid rooster comb and 2 drops of cobra venom in every bottle, because we're not scientists, but it sounded like a good idea. Get noticed, get admired, get eyeball fucked by random broads everywhere you go, because once you get yourself some Big Dick Energy, you'll be swole all over with added vascularity, and chicks like 'em big and veiny. Imagine how your wife, girlfriend, or DTF cougar next door will look at you when you unleash a throbbing peach python in their face. They'll drool at the sight, and panties will drop like gravity has shifted. Run to the store right now and grab yourself a bottle of Big Dick Energy from Kill 'Em Off Industries, a subsidiary of Troma Incorporated.
These claims have not been verified by the Food and Drug Administration. Consume Big Dick Energy at your own risk. Side effects may include heart palpitations, dry mouth, shriveled testicles, back knee, and sudden onset of crippling diarrhea.
Hi, it's the body. Is your feather boa not as fluffy as it used to be? Wink, wink. Huh? I'm here to talk about Blue Chew Chewables. I don't know, these little blue candy things that help you get a boner. And, they have the same ingredients as Viagra. And it comes in discreet packaging, so your neighbors don't know that you're not as much of a man anymore. For just $20 a month, you can join their club, and they'll send you pills that'll make you into a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me. Use them, and you'll be as much of a man as I was in my film Abraxas, Guardian of the Universe. It's an actual movie, fucking look it up. Did not get very good reviews, and it's more of like a cult film than a Hollywood classic. So, in closing, Just go to BlueChew.com to get your boner pills. It'll make your pee-pee hard again, and your wife will stop feeling sexually unfulfilled and wishing that you were an entire team of Filipino soccer players all taking turns on her.
If your personal life is not what you want it to be, then listen to me, the Love Guru. Today on the Love Guru, we're going to discuss one of the most important aspects of intimacy, kissing. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is kissing so important? Well, it's one of the most intimate things you can do with another person. It reduces stress, boosts trust, and releases the bonding hormone oxytocin. It can bring you and your paramour closer together, shows them that you care, and makes them feel special. It can entice them and can often lead to sex, which is pretty much the only thing on men's minds most of the time. And honestly, it's the main thing we want you for. The first time you kiss someone should not be open mouth. I've had women go try that the first time we locked lips, and I can tell you, it was like trying to win an archery contest without ever having had held a bow. It makes no sense because you never established how they approach a simple peck, and here you are, being forced to learn how to speak conversational French on the fly, like a contestant on the Great Race who's parachuted into Paris. Pro tip: before you get started, make sure your breath is not smelling of dirt or the burrito you had for lunch. You don't want to scare her off with trench mouth. Always start simple. A nice, soft, slow pressing of your lips onto theirs is all you should really go for. Not too fast, not too eager, like that fucking Veda from My Girl when she was under the tree with Thomas J. Try it once, then stroke her cheek, and pull her in for another, then another. Pull away and gaze into her eyes. Hopefully, she comments on the act like, "Wow," or "That was nice," or "More," or maybe even "Play with my tits a little." Now we're talking. Go in for another trio of soft closed-mouthed kisses. Then on number 4, slowly open your mouth, but only like 33% of the way because you aren't a couple of sucker fish. It's very important to not open your mouth too much or you'll risk seeming foolish, like my 3rd grade math teacher, Miss Belafonte. Start with just a little tongue-to-tongue contact. Don't try to lick the back of her throat, because then she might gag and throw up into your mouth, and then you'll throw up back into her mouth, starting a chain reaction puke, and accidentally meandering into a subgenre of pornography that is only interesting for like the first 5 videos of it you see. If she slides her tongue into your mouth, which is preferable, because it lets you know that she's okay taking control, like my old babysitter. Suck her tongue a little, nibble on her lower lip, grab her hair and give it a slight tug. Whisper in her ear, "You like that, don't you, bitch?" Try to keep it in clusters of 3 to 5 repetitions, broken up by individual closed-mouth smooches to keep things interesting and communicate that you didn't learn how to do this by practicing on your own arm. Keep the saliva exchange to a minimum. You don't want to drool all over each other like a couple of lobotomy patients. Imagine pulling away and having to wipe your chin. That's gross, and it should be her wiping her chin later after she tastes your churro. And finally, caress her face. Hold her close, but don't get over anxious and press your mouth into hers so much that you touch teeth. That can be awkward and almost painful. Above all else, remember, kissing is the initial step of foreplay. It's the first page of the playbook, and it takes many methods to get the ball into the end zone. So nibble on her earlobe. Kiss her on the side of the neck. Then push her down on the bed and eat her pussy like an empanada. Until next time, I am the Love Guru, and I get my dick wet so often they should have cast me to play Aquaman. I just met a new girl, she's an absolute dream. Sexy and mysterious, skin as milky as cream. Her eyes are the most beautiful shade of light blue,
and her gaze is so intense, it'll cut you in two. I could kiss her non-stop, lips so spongy and soft, body that's lean and taut, just like Laura Croft. And when we make love, she lets me do all the work, from the very first caress to the finishing squirt. Afterwards we lay in silence with her head on my shoulder, until I kiss her on the forehead, say goodnight and roll over. She never nags or complains, she's perfectly content. Every minute I'm with her is time considered well spent. Expensive dates on her thing, she'd rather hang in the park. Well, I talk about my feelings from sunrise until dark. There's so many things about her I still don't even know, but I'm pretty sure her heart stopped ages ago. Yeah, you heard me right, my baby recently passed away, but at least she doesn't stare at her iPhone all day. We don't fight over how long that she takes to get ready. She's worn the same black dress for like 2 weeks steady. There's no arguments about what's for dinner that night. Ramen noodles and Netflix, yeah, she thinks that's alright. I don't care if she's got no brain activity. I'm all the man that she needs, and she loves me for me. Dead body dream, I love you so much, even though your eyes hold to the touch. Dead body dream, girl, you are the best, even though there's no heartbeat in your chest. Dead body dream, girl, I don't mind. That way the more that get to subside. Dead body dream, girl, stole my heart. Don't care if her body's falling apart.
Love can be hard to find. Some people just sit there and fuck around on dating apps all day. Some people go out to the bar. Me, I grabbed a shovel and I dug a fresh bitch up, and she's already embalmed. So, no maggots.